Hi everyone, welcome back to the Overtake GT. This is a 700 pp build for the stunning, beautiful and gorgeous Lamborghini Miura. What a stunning car this is. It looks absolutely fabulous. The only time it doesn't look good is at the start of the original Italian job when it gets crushed and thrown off the side of a cliff. But we're not there, we're here, Gran Turismo, 580 brake horsepower. This thing is 10.38 seconds quarter mile and it is one that you are not going to want to miss. So get your Lamborghini Miura from the Legend shop, follow me to the tuning shop and let's get this beast dialed in ready to get you some wins at Le Mans and beyond. Okay, so now we're at the tuning shop. Let's get this V12 monster in check. Get some easy wins. So here we go. Weight reduction stage 1 is what you need from sports. Club sports, you want to get bore up, high lift camshaft, high compression pistons. Weight reduction stage 2, a power restrictor and a ballast. Semi racing, you want to get a racing crankshaft, fully customizable computer, fully customizable LSD, weight reduction stage 3 and increase the body rigidity. Under racing, you want to get stroke up, engine balance tuning, polish ports, racing air filter and a racing silencer, racing exhaust manifold, racing brake pads and a racing brake kit. I've gone for the slotted ones on this. Brake balance controller, fully customizable suspension, racing clutch and flywheel, fully customizable racing transmission and a set of racing medium tyres on this build. Under extreme, get some intermediates if you're going to Le Mans, because we all know what happens there. The rain will come down and it will just absolutely scupper your chances if you've only got slicks. So keep your inters in your back pocket. Ultimate, titanium connecting rods and pistons and high lift camshaft S. Now high lift camshaft S, level 50, you can get this and that is it. You don't need to stress about a thing. You don't need to get high lift camshafts already because this is a double purchase. Now let's get to GT Auto and let's get this absolute stunning car ready for the track. So now at GT Auto, first thing we need to do is car maintenance and service, and what we do is go to the right hand side and you'll see it says wide body and get that installed on the car. Like this thing needed to look any better or meaner? Well, look at that. It definitely does. Look at what an absolute machine. I tell you what, Bertone, what a stunning job you did on designing that car. Absolutely amazing. And you know what? It's one of those cars, few of many, take your breath away. And this is one that just is absolutely stunning from every angle you look at it. Right, let's move on. Okay, car customization's next thing we need to look at. So the wheels are what we're going to do first. So you can see the wheels on this. I've gone for the Polka wheels, the DR5s, 18-inch wheels, rim width wide, offset wide, and get those installed. So now that you have those installed on there, custom parts, you can only do one. Go to the wing and get a custom wing set on there. It doesn't matter what you choose, whether it's low, middle, high, what your end plate is, just pick whichever you like. It won't make a difference. Now you've done that, do your racing items, whether you want a bonnet pin or if you want a tow hook, get those installed. Under other, you can do a light bulb, your number plate and your caliper colour. Again, just get those installed on there to whatever your liking is. And as you can see, livery editor, if you want to make one like this, the Italian flag livery looks absolutely stunning, doesn't it? And you can see it even dons the QR code for the YouTube channel for it. So what we'll do now is we'll go back to the garage and we'll get the settings completely dialed in. A guaranteed win at Le Mans and any other 700 pp race you decide to throw this absolute beauty in. Let's get into it. So here we are, we're back at the garage and it is time to get this 580 brake horsepower monster under control. So racing medium tyres are the tyres we need on this one, and body height adjustments 105 at the front and 125 at the rear. Your anti-roll bars 8 at the front and 10 at the rear. Now your damper ratio compression is 25 at the front and 30 at the rear, and the damper ratio expansion is 50 front and rear. Now your natural frequency is 2.65 at the front and 3.5 at the rear. Negative camber angle 2.8 at the front and 3 at the rear. And the toe angle, it's a toe out of 0.02 at the front and a toe in of 0.20 at the rear. Now on the initial torque it's 5, acceleration sensitivity is 15 and braking sensitivity is 40. So this thing definitely has the stopping power it needs. Now rear on the aerodynamics is 200, your ECU is 99%, ballast 93 kilos of ballast position and 50, and your power restrictor stays at 100%. Your transmission, change that automatic adjusted top speed to 330, and these are the changes we want to make there. So first gear is 1.769, second gear is 1.362, third gear is 1.090, fourth gear is 0.896, and fifth gear is 0.760, and that's a final drive of 4.800 revving over 9,500 RPMs from this car that is, like I've said many times, absolutely stunning. What a car. Right, that's everything else you need to have installed on this car. Now is a quick track guide to help you through Le Mans. It does throw up a few surprises, as we all know, but this is to help you understand what it's like on fuel, best way to drive, things like that. When I pitted, what I experienced, how it handled in the rain, all of that is in this short clip. So just follow this now, enjoy it all, and you won't be disappointed at all. There we go, Le Mans. First thing we need to do, get this up to fuel map 6. Look at this good old beast, eh? What an absolute legend. We're just going to take our time through that first corner, and we're going to absolutely smash the competition on the Mulsanne straight in this. So this, for me, is one of the most beautiful cars ever. Considering it's from the 60s, you know, pretty much coach built. Absolutely amazing. And there we go. Now we get to dial up that rev counter. Come on. Let's see what it can do. 160. 170. Look at that. 180 with ease. Absolute ease. 190. It just wants to keep going. 195. 200. And on the brakes. So here we are, about to cross the line. You can see we've got 2 laps of fuel left. I know, can you believe it? So that's with half to 3/4 shifts. So I'm making sure that using that as a guideline for the fuel consumption. So try not to completely rev it all the way to the red line. Changing it up a bit sooner. But this thing gets well over 200 miles an hour, and it is fantastic on the Mulsanne streets. So I have got my brake balance set to 5, so it's all the way on the rear wheels. Just give me the extra braking power I need. Racing medium's holding up, fuel's holding up. What's not to love? Weather map, again, no issues there at all. But look at that, look, 180, 185, 190, it's just going and going and going. Just under 200 that time round. But I'll tell you what a strong car, what a good performer this is. So here we are coming to the end of lap 3, you can see the weather is starting to come over now and change the game a little bit. You can see I did a 4:07 on the last lap, and I'm actually up on this by 5 seconds. So I definitely think I can go far quicker. I did just take my time a little bit through a couple of sectors, but I think what I'll do is I will give it a good push once we come out again. So you can see that rain coming over looks pretty awful. A bit more than the light blue than the standard tyres can go on. So I think what I'm going to do is get in, stick some inters on, and then we'll see how we get on. This thing's doing 3 laps of fuel which is just absolutely brilliant, isn't it, from the car. It's on fuel map 6 and it's hitting over 200 miles an hour on the Mulsanne straight. Right, intermediates. Just while that's happening there, so what you can see is over 200 miles an hour, brilliant, very performant, dead agile, not letting you down. Braking wise, again, excellent, very performant. You can dive in and out on the apex. It's spot on, it really isn't letting me down at all. I think what I'm going to do is once the rain settles down, I'm going to start seeing if I can throw it in a little bit more, but definitely a very low 4-minute car, maybe high 3-minute car. So we'll see how we get on. You can see a few bumps and scrapes from the AI cars, but let's crack on and let's see what we can get out of it. Okay, let's see what this is going to be like in the rain. This is our outlap. We're 25.5 seconds ahead of Mangano. It's going to be interesting to see how far we can get now, but we do have the intermediate tyres on, so I'm going to play it safe for a couple of laps. As soon as I can get in and get slicks on, we'll get them on. Because that 4:07, you know, this car will definitely do a low 4-minute, high 3 minutes. I'm absolutely sure of it. Fuel map 6, you get 3 laps. So let's just keep pushing on. Let's see what we can do, and let's see how we get on over the next lap. So here you can see I've done 1 lap and I'm in. The reason for that is the rain stopped, it's drying up. I chuck some racing mediums on, fill it to the end, and we'll see how we get on. I can't see it getting too much worse. If it does, I've made a massive mistake, but I don't think I will have. But yeah, 12.5 minutes left. I think we're going to get a couple of laps of some fast laps, fast racing, and we'll see what we can do. But like I said, this car is just on the money. It is absolutely on point. Come on, in, pit, and out. I don't know what the AI is going to do. I don't know if they're going to trundle around and just burn up the tyres. Maybe they're going to come in and pit like me. I have no idea. But what we want to do is get on that racing line as quick as we can, that trying line. There we go, one of them's in. Yeah, it's definitely a trying line now. So staying out would have been a big mistake, I think. Right, let's see what kind of lap we can do now. We're on the right tyres, right time. So on the out lap you can see already to port here we've nearly doubled that time now, from 25 to 50 seconds nearly. This car is just absolutely on point now. So we're going to see what kind of lap I can get it to do now. We're on the right tyres, right time, no traffic. This is going to be an interesting one. So there we have it over the line, and we've done a 3:59.795. Might have got a penalty for that final sausage curve, which is a bit of a pain. But come on, let's push it now and let's try and get another 3:59 if we can, even with that penalty. Tall order. Let's see what I can do. And there we go, over the line. Oh, dear me, right. What a car. You want a car that's going to perform, look good while doing it, and just has the stamina. This is it. So 3 laps of fuel, fuel map 6. Doesn't let you down at all. Doesn't even matter if it's heavy rain, it cracks on with it. You know, look at that for a nice healthy lead. And we finished just over the 30-minute mark, so again, another absolutely stunner, and it did under 4 minutes. So what a very performant car. Now these builds, if you're loving them, hit that subscribe button. If you want to be a channel member, by all means do that as well. And if you want to see more and more things like this, like, comment, share, tell everyone you know, because I'm not going anywhere. And if you want to see these builds constantly, week in, week out, then that's all I'm asking in return. Right, you go and have a fantastic day, and I'll see you on the next build. Take care.